Good morning. Hi, this is Travis from National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Thursday, January 17th. Under the current water vapor energy, you can see the green areas here, the moisture that's moving to our area ahead of the system associated with this low. Kind of a dry slot here indicating some stronger winds with it. I'll show you the GF model's depiction. The moisture moves over by this afternoon across our eastern highlands, and then there's a cold front kind of moves into the southeast highlands this afternoon into early evening, and then just lingering northwest flow. Have a little bit of ridging because of high pressure building in, and then a wave moves through that, breaking down the ridge a little bit, but bringing some good moisture, and I'll show you those amounts for Saturday. Again, today's is the more significant storm. Here is the moisture starting moving in with our radar currently. All the lower indications seem to be that it's rain at this point. We have some freezing rain earlier, but the snow levels have risen to about 4,800 to 5,000 feet. I'll talk about the potential again here in a minute. Here is the surface map. The hatched areas are the heavier snow, and those coordinate pretty well with the areas that we have winter storm warnings here in pink, and in general 8 to 12 for storm totals. And then mountains elsewhere, some of these advisory levels are in a 3 to 6, particularly for Cimarroy, Monida Pass, and then down here by Malad as well. The rest of these areas are more for the potential of freezing rain or just some light snow, 1 to 3 inches. Rexburg area. Again, the snow levels are around 5,000 to 5,500 feet today, is what we're kind of looking at for snow. Here's our max temps. You can see we are quite warm in the 40s across Burley and near Pocatello, and above freezing across the Snake River Plain and lower elevations as far as our max temperature. Here, as far as this morning, we were looking at freezing rain in these pink hatched areas. It didn't quite show it well. It does go a little bit into near Burley as well, but in general, this is where the freezing rain was. We're looking to about 9 a.m. or so for the potential of that. Again, most of that's kind of on the edge of this as you get in the higher elevations, because the snow levels has risen quite a bit, and a lot have turned to rain already. And here's as far as this afternoon is concerned. The green areas is rain, and then the mixed precipitation in the light blue, and then snow elsewhere. We are looking at a little bit windy conditions this afternoon. We'll bring some blowing and drifting snow, particularly across our pass areas, and just kind of show you the stronger wind values here, gusting 30 to 35 in these areas. So here's our storm total through tomorrow afternoon. Again, 8 to 12 inches across these orange areas, and then 3 to 6 amounts elsewhere. And you can see fairly light accumulations elsewhere because of the snow levels around 5,500 feet, 5,000, 5,500 feet. There is indication that a front will develop. Not all models are showing this, so there's indication right here around 5 to 6 p.m. that this will develop near Burley, and you can see out ahead of it it's really warm, and then so it's indicating behind this front it's cooler, and the snow levels will drop, and so there's potential that Pocatello, Blackfoot, and Idaho Falls will all have a little bit of snow in the early evening. All models are really indicating this is really going to concentrate in the southeast highlands and become a part of that winter storm warning amounts that we were showing you. Models in general show all that area getting quite a bit as that moves through, but the point I was trying to make is some of these lower elevations here will turn to snow potentially. Again, there's a lot of uncertainty with that. Not all models are showing that. And then here's what we're looking at for day 2 or Friday. Again, just a little bit of light snow up till noon in northwest flow, particularly on our Wyoming border is the main thing. And the next potential comes on Saturday. I'll show that in a minute. Here's our Friday morning temperatures, just barely below freezing for some areas, and our max temperature for the day. You can see the cooler temperatures coming in, so it does drop across the area, barely making above freezing, particularly for our northern areas, and still reaching near 40 at Burley. It does get breezy again on Friday. Again, behind that cold front, you can see that we're looking at gusts near 30 miles an hour, mainly around the Snake River Plain, lower Snake River Plain, and the southern highlands. And then here's for Saturday, there are some potential in that northwest flow with that wave moving through that will have, you can see over here by Driggs, and then also in the western central mountains that can be heavier snow. I'll show you those amounts. In general, it's 2 to 4. Here's 1 to 3 in the lower areas, and you see the peaks are getting around a 4. That might go a little bit higher, some indications, but again, it's going to focus on mainly those areas prone to upslope flow in the northwest flow. And then as you look long term, we have a big system on Sunday. So this is again early Sunday morning. You can see that the moisture drops in by Sunday afternoon and a Monday, and a little kind of develops over. So potential for really good storm system there with widespread snow for a lot of areas. You can see it's pretty windy behind it. So that concludes the brief. Give us a call at this number if you have any questions. Thank you.